Hello everybody, welcome back to Midnight Tactical Gaming. Today we're back in F1 for another installment of my career, my team, underfunded dream, whatever you want to call it. We're back for race number 4, and on the 9th, you can see there on the calendar, we're going to Bahrain Grand Prix. There's a lot of things that we got to do here. We just came back from Japan after blowing a motor, so as you can see in the bottom right, we have worn components. Let's go and see what we need to do. As you can see here in the messages, we got a message from our research and development guy, Mathis, and he basically told us that, yes, we know it. We discovered a mechanical failure during the race. Wow, hard word for Midnight. Mechanical failure during the race, and they're going to be working to figure out what happened so that they cannot repeat the accident or the incident. So we've gotten an extra 460 research development points. So we're back for some more research. We're going to do some more aero. I have chassis and the powertrain working currently, so we're going to go to the aero and we're going to do this front wing and research that. That's going to be ready after April 10th. So we finished the air filter on the engine component though. We have a little bit more points left, so we're going to look to see what else we could do. I'm going to do these bearings. I'm going to do these bearings, and those will be ready in an additional 14 days. So those air filters that were researched, we're going to put them into development, and that's going to take about 21 days for that air filter to be fully developed and put onto the race car. So we had something come up that our title sponsor wants us to have a merchandise collaboration. It's going to negatively impact our resource points, but our sponsor loyalty is going to go up. I'm going to actually decline this because we want to keep resource points as we develop this team. Sponsors does nothing for us right now. Now they're asking us again if we want to create a content creation studio within the facility. Negative 250 resource points, but title sponsor loyalty goes up. Again, I'm going to decline this. We need the points versus the sponsorship right now. So we're here in Bahrain, starting off the weekend. Obviously, we have 3 practice sessions. We have short qualifying, and then we're going to have 14 laps of the race during the nighttime. I'm going to hop into a practice session alone. I'm going to run some laps, try and get us some points so that we can get some upgrades for this race car so that we can finally start doing better. And I'll see you guys when the race starts.
There was a race against time in 2004 to get Sakir ready for its Grand Prix debut. But today, the only race is where it matters, right on track. Welcome to the Bahrain Grand Prix. There's no shortage of passing opportunities around the 3.36 miles of the Bahrain International Circuit, with the best, of course, at turn 1, and then another soon after into turn 4. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the right, and we could see 1 or 2 flat spots into that tight left-hander of turn 10. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position, and Oscar Piastri completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Leclerc, Isaac Hadjar, and Russell. Mini, Antonelli.
There we are, right behind
Hamilton,
Russell.
And Pierre Gasly.
We're in front of
Albon,
Hamilton.
Ocon, Arvid Lindblad, and Lawson.
As they go through the starting grid, I don't know what happened, but this
Carlos
track
Sainz,
was
and
fitting
Oliver.
my style, I think.
Alonso, Stroll,
I
Bottas,
was able to maintain a lot of speed. Obviously, our
and Sergio
partner, our
completes
teammates,
our
all the way down there in
It's almost
22nd.
time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway.
I don't know why, but
And
I do use a lot of battery here.
Anthony Davidson.
I drain the battery, so we'll have to watch that.
What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through.
I thought
You
that
see
I would
different
be
drivers,
in 5th, because that's
that,
why I
some
originally
have got their
qualified, but
headphones
obviously a
on,
minute
they're
before the
listening
end
to
of
music.
qualifying,
Some
someone went
drivers
out
really
and laid down
absorb
fast
the
laps.
energy from the crowd, and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing
this is crazy because this is
information
with
information that you need to carry you
no
through the
assist
race.
I'm
And, you know, those
running
pre-race
everything
rituals are
myself.
essential
Obviously,
to
before I wasn't
making
running the
things
boost, but
systematic.
I
We do a
wanted to
lot of
run the
Grand
boost
Prix
on
in a
this track
season,
so that I could be a
and the
little
more
bit faster.
systematic you can be, the easier
But
you are within that
underfunded
environment.
team, and we're up here with the big boys. We have to have immense amounts of focus.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
So that's the default strategy. This is the alternative. So this is default strategy. We want to go one stop at lap 7. So let's do that. Let's start the race. Let's have immense focus. Lights are on. And the lights are out at Bahrain. I'm immediately trying to use as much boost and battery as I can. I hear contact. Let's try and get past this McLaren. I messed that up. Gotta stay away from him. Oh, I got a little loose there. Car took off on me. I really dived it in there. That was my bad. All right, let's save some battery here. We're right on Verstappen's tail. I'm still saving, still saving. I have wing damage. I don't know how I would have obtained wing damage like that, but I guess I can't use it. So all we got now is we have the battery. We cannot use our wing on the straightaways.
Okay, so overtake mode active. We'll get some extra power from the hybrid system now. Use boost on the next long straight to get past.
Absolutely killing the battery on the straightaway. Not having that wing is gonna kill us, guys. I don't think that was a damage thing. I think that was just a fault error.
Overtake enabled.
I think that's just one of our parts failing. Oh my gosh. I suck right there. We're right on Verstappen's tail. I'm not gonna have any battery for this stretch here. So we gotta save some.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
I'm not gonna be able to pass a Red Bull, guys. I'm not going to be able to do so. I'm trying, but I'm killing battery. Cause that's why I had it enabled, that's why. All right, we're gonna kill it on the stretch here. He's gonna pull away, unfortunately. And then we're gonna kill it down this stretch too. We'll save it for in the corners. Max just laid down the fastest lap of the race. He's pulling away from me. I took a horrible turn. I'm an idiot. We're saving some boost though, saving some battery. Eventually, he's gonna pull away from us. It's Max freaking Verstappen. And I don't have the arrow to turn like he does. Kill the battery down to there, and then try and save as much as we can. I don't want to really use it over here because it gets my car out of shape. Slow down again. And then kill it down the straightaway. I don't want to use all of it though. But obviously being in the throttle, it's using it. Use what we can. Battery depleted. Norris is right on our tail, boys. We're going to start getting past here in a second. Oh, too much brake there. Too much brake. Cars gets a little loose there. Norris is all over our bumper. I don't think we're going to get a podium finish, but we can at least get points out of this. So let's try our best to slow up Norris. As Max slowly slips off into the distance. He's gaining a 3-second lead on us.
Seeing a lot of tyre deg now. We've got a new strategy if you want to take a look at it.
Come in 6. All right, we're going to come in 6, so we're going to pit a lap early. All right, now it looks like our wing's back.
At the moment, the car behind is lapping faster than us by around a second a lap.
For whatever reason, our wing just came back on. Oh, right, we were right on him, but I don't want to touch him. Obviously, we're in such great position, I don't want to damage the race car. All right, so our wing is back for whatever reason. That's fantastic.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Trying our best through that corner. Gonna hit some boost here, some battery. Let it ride down to this left-hander. Then save as much as we can. We're right with Norris. We're staying with him now. Now that our wing's back online. We need some battery, though. We need battery.
We're going to box this lap and push hard on the in-lap.
All right, boxing this lap. Box, box, box. Deep into the braking zone. Just gonna cut that a little bit. We don't need that. Oh, too much. He's slowed up a lot there. We're taking him on the outside.
Okay, so that's boost mode available if you need it.
F1 is way more fun when you're competitive like this, right?
Don't forget, box this lap.
All right, we're boxing. We're boxing this lap. Wherever pit road's at. And forget. No, we're not going to take that. All right, set it back up. He's going to pass us. We're going to turn off our boost. And then we're gonna slow down. Oh, he locked it up. Okay, yep, I remember now. Here we go. We're boxing. All right, where's our pit box at? We're turning in. Now, optimal. All right, boys, set us up.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting.
Yep.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
10-4. Slow down. Let's do what we can. Our wing is offline again. I don't know why it's doing that. My team's going to have some answers for me at the end of this race, I can tell you that. Not having this wing is very, very detrimental. I'm not going to send that. We got to get in here. I want to try and make up as many positions as I can before they come down pit road here. Because I'm assuming they're boxing this lap. Yeah, without...
So your ERS is running a bit low. Look into changing your ERS mode in the MFD for a more conservative burn rate. Or you might want to try some lifting or gentle braking to recharge.
We'll lift more. I can't promise that I'll be gentle braking, but we'll definitely lift more. Some contact there. I was lifted though.
Good job. Nice overtake.
Lifting early. I'm lifting early. Where are we at? We are in P6. All right, we're in P6. We got teams down pit road. Let's use that boost then. I was trying to save it a little bit.
And that's Ratomo in the pits. Ratomo is in the pits.
All right, we came out right behind Norris. Max Verstappen's come out to a 6-second lead. Lando Norris right in front of us. Charles Leclerc is within passing time from us as well. And then Hamilton's
okay, so the car ahead's come in and fitted the soft tire.
Okay. They're on soft tires. That's a problem. I think that's going to be a problem for us for sure. Their stronger car on a better tire with a working wing, you know, I don't know how good that's going to handle for us, but we're sitting third. We can give up 7 spots.
Okay, gap to the car
I'd be happy
ahead,
with a 10th.
4.3 seconds.
Okay, wings back online. Wings back online. This is so weird why it's acting up like this. It's very, very frustrating, honestly. I can tell you that. We're on medium tires, and we've pulled away from Leclerc on that back stretch. We did a pretty good job. I'm just saving battery right now. Lifting early. Alright, all of lap 10, I'm going to try and save as much battery as I can. Since Leclerc is not in a boost zone. I'm watching that time, though. If it falls within a second, obviously we're going to use boost to stay in front of him. Let's use a little bit here. Oh my gosh, car got all out of whack, dude. Still saving a little bit, saving as much as I can. And now we're pulling away on him. Alrighty. Lando Norris on those soft tires. He's catching Max Verstappen. That's actually crazy. He's absolutely catching him, pulling away from us. We're on mediums. Hamilton has now passed Leclerc. Hamilton's on mediums as well. Hamilton's probably a better race car. He is gaining on us, actually. So let's save as much battery as we can, or use as much battery as we can, actually. We're going to use it.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Leclerc was on hards. That's why we were able to pull away from him. Save, save, save in here. Too much. Pull away, pull away. Thank God that our wing is working. I don't want to use it just yet. I want to lift early here. When we open it up, now we're going to open up. Lando Norris and Verstappen are laying down some hot laps, man. That's going to be a huge battle for the win there, obviously. Got into the grass a little bit on my left tire, but shake it off. Hamilton and Leclerc fighting for position there is actually very much helping us. It's helping our cause. I'll maintain an eye on that tire wear. We got to pull away here a little bit. I just do so good on this backstretch of not using battery and being able to make up time.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 7.1 seconds.
Hit that wing straight away, gone. Don't use all of it though. Slow down, get some more. Gone. All right, we're maintaining for right now. We're maintaining. We got to keep that distance. We need to keep that 2-second distance on Leclerc. And then saying his name, I also realized that means he got around Hamilton. Leclerc's hard tires are holding up on that long run better than Hamilton's mid tires. Or medium tires, sorry. I'm absolutely just locked in right now. I had something on my face that I was trying to wipe off. It kind of hurt us there. Just stay locked in as we come around. We're knocking cones down. Back on the straightaway. Use all the battery. Now
Okay,
save it.
this is your final
lap, boys. Final
lap
lap.
of the race.
In the fourth race, we could have our best finish of the year. So we got to maintain this. 1.7 seconds behind Hamilton. They're racing for fourth and fifth. That's absolutely helping our cause. The more that they race for position in battle, the more we can pull away. But Hamilton's got a slight lead on
gap
him.
ahead, 7.4 seconds.
I'm now looking at the leaderboard too. I never noticed because they were so far ahead of us, but Norris easily took the lead from Verstappen on those soft tires. Hamilton's right on our butt. I need to save because I need stuff for the straightaway. I need it for the straightaway. He's right on us. Hamilton's closing in. He's looking a little bit low. Lando Norris wins the race. The fireworks are going off. We are going to use all that we can. Block as much as we can, but no, he gets around us. And we don't get the podium finish. Oh my gosh. Oh. There's no one else to be mad at but myself, obviously. We won the driver of the day, though, but we should have had a third, man. If I didn't get into the gravel trap, we would 100% would have gotten a podium finish. Lando Norris wins the race. Let's move on to the next race in today's episode, which will be race 5. Let's go take a look at that.
So here we are then, welcoming you today to one of the jewels of the Arab world, Jeddah. One of the biggest cities in Saudi Arabia, second only to Riyadh, gateway to Mecca, and one of the biggest ports in the region. And now, host to the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. So let's take a look at the topographical map of the Jeddah Street Circuit. As you can see, a number of challenging corners for the drivers to master here. We'll see just how much the teams have benefited from their time spent in practice this weekend. And like many street circuits, this track has the potential to punish drivers that get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid any safety cars today. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. What a qualifying yesterday for George Russell. He'll start today's race from pole position. Edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Antonelli, Hamilton, Max Verstappen and Sainz, Hadjar, Gasly, Albon and Charles Leclerc, Piastri, Ocon, Valtteri Bottas and Alonso, Perez, Colapinto, Gabriel Bortoleto and Nico Hülkenberg, Lindblad, Stroll, Lawson, Behrman, Miata and Gabriele Mini rounds off the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. And alongside me today, a man who I'm always pleased to see join me in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
Well,
Okay, back of the grid. It's not great, but let's make the most of it.
no,
Good
it's
luck.
not great. Obviously, as you can see, we got humbled real quick. We could have had a podium last race. We finished 4th, got some points out of it, went up to 8th in the constructor standings, and we show up today in Saudi Arabia, and we are running dead last. We are extremely, extremely slow. But let's see if we can make some passes in the beginning. The lights go on. And the lights are out in Saudi Arabia, and we are racing. We're still slow. We're still dead last. Let's try and sneak through here. We're always the most aggressive on these starts. We used some boost to get us up to 17th behind Colapinto, however you say his name. And we used some boost to get right up behind Alonso. Bad brakes. I mean, we're definitely better than last place. I can tell you that. It's just on pure raw speed. And I kept crashing the car in practice. We just did not do good. But now that we're around some cars, we're able to get around them. And we can just bet, okay. Colapinto, I'm just going to pass you right back here, buddy.
Okay, so overtake is active. Overtake mode active. You're going to get more power from the hybrid system. You know how it works. Just use boost on the next long straight to get your way past.
Jesus, Colapinto, man, he is reckless, dude. Oh, I thought I could get Alonso there. I cannot. Don't use boost there in the corners.
Okay, overtake enabled.
Colapinto's right on our butt, so we gotta defend. Perez is holding up Alonso, which is helpful to
You might
us.
experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
as we finish lap 3, right behind Alonso and Perez. They're slowing each other up by racing side by side like this. See ya. They're gonna get in trouble. Who's ahead of us? Bottas? We can get Bottas. Alonso kind of stayed with us there. We're definitely going to have to just think about defending Alonso down these straights. He's right on us. I used all my batteries, but he wasn't able to catch up to us on that straight. Bottas is pulling away from us for sure. He's right up on Ocon's rear bumper, which is giving him a pretty good boost. Just one at a time, just one at a time. I start thinking about what strategies we can employ here. The biggest thing is just not sucking in Sector 1. If we could stop sucking in Sector 1, that would help our race out a lot. Because we lose a lot of time.
Tyres are degrading fast. We can change strategy if you want. Check your MFD for details. Copy.
Let's do it. Okay. In my opinion, Alonso kind of just chopped our nose off there.
Right, you've got boost mode available now. Use it if you want to. Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 5.3 seconds.
You can see there, I kept my wheel completely straight and they still made contact with us. I know it's a tight track, but the AI is a little crazy here. And here we are sucking in Sector 1. Like I said, we should not.
Tyre condition.
We got nothing for them on the back straightaway here.
Come on, you can win that place back.
I got nothing for them. So we had some cars come down pit road. We are running in the 10th position right now. All right, they want to box us and put us on softs. If we want to go on softs, I don't want to box exactly this lap. I want to go one more. I want to go to lap 8 to box. No. We're getting killed. I want to box this lap. Hopefully the tires can help us. That's my only hope at this point, is that our tires help us. These mediums are getting destroyed with tire wear, and our aero and our power is horrible.
Box now, please. Box this lap.
Yep, boxing. All right, here we go. Let's get some softs on these things. I mean, 42 on that right front's not good. All right, let's get a fast stop.
Okay, there seems to have been a problem removing the left rear wheel. We need to try and put that
All right, come
behind
on.
us, and let's finish the race as strong as possible. Okay, stay clear of the white
We
line
can't
on the
have that,
exit.
boys.
We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
We cannot have bad stops like that. We got passed by Berman.
Okay.
Jesus. Well, we haven't used a replay once at this race so far. Berman, for whatever reason, yeets the brakes. Behind Cole Pinto. Oh my gosh. All right, now we lost position to Berman. Man, it's so hard to pass at this track. We have nothing.
Okay, Ratomo's coming in for his stop now.
Absolutely nothing.
Okay, so
so
gap to the
slow.
car ahead, 1.7 seconds.
All right, we should be able to get Cole Pinto at some point.
Okay, so the car behind's just come in. They're now on the soft tyre. Soft tyres on the car behind.
And we made contact with Lundblad. That's fantastic.
The underbody's taken a little damage. Just watch out for it.
All right, we made some passes there. I'm absolutely locked in, not able to talk about it. We are up to 17th, fighting for our life. '17th place in an absolute dogfight back here. just getting passed left and right, dude. Left and right.
Okay, mate, boost mode if you need it. Boost mode if you need it.
Oh, I need it, all right. We need it. We need all of it. We'll be able to get him. If he wants us to go high, we're not going to do that, obviously. Give me some boost out of here.
Okay, we think the underbody's incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment. Just be careful. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 2.4 seconds.
There goes Lawson. Let's try and get him back here. Ah. At this point, obviously, we're not going to get points. We're fighting for pride. We're just not going to wreck the car is the biggest thing. If you look to our right, our tire, right front tire is at 46. We don't want to make that explode, nothing like that, so... Obviously, every position matters. Every position is money in the bank, research in the shop, but at what cost? It's better to salvage a race car than to tear one up. Red Bulls are going to be fast.
Keep on him, he might make a mistake.
We'll be there one point. The Red Bulls are just way too fast for us.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Final lap here at Saudi Arabia. Alright, well, we're gonna damage the race car. I take back everything I say. Every single time I say that, I am just prefacing for the future of what we're gonna do. Now I got a tractor. I got an absolute tractor on this thing. I can't drive it. I can't drive. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. At a technical track like this, that wing matters a lot. We went 13 and a half laps without incurring such damage. George Russell wins the race at Saudi Arabia. Stroll is going to pass us. Car doesn't turn. And we're going to fall all the way down the leaderboard to last place and be super humbled from our great run earlier in the race. It's frustrating, man. Oh my gosh. Just damage the rest of it. Who cares? It's frustrating, man. It's about highs and lows and being consistent. We'll get there one day. We'll get there.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Obviously, George Russell wins the race, and Oscar Piastri is the driver of the day. We finished in last place on that one, but we had a very, very good run on the previous race in this episode, finishing in fourth. We have some research and development on the way. We should have some parts right after this race, but you guys will see that in the next episode. If you guys enjoyed following along with this episode and you enjoy this series or anything else on the channel, be sure to like and subscribe. It's completely free to you. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, brother.